higher education in Taiwan. This is our flag. And by the way, most of people, if you have never been in Taiwan, my city, the second largest city in Taiwan. So Taiwan actually is a very well-developed country. So not like most of people think, okay, don't know, it's a third country. It is not. Actually, the safetyness actually is about the Singapore equivalent. If any people have any idea, that it's all about Singapore kind of place. The cost of living and the study in Taiwan is that the fee in the national university is about 1.5 lakh, and for the private university about 2.5. So you can say about 2.5 to 3 lakh. Sometimes depends on the exchange rate. Yeah, and the living cost in Taipei actually is 5.5, and in the non-Taipei is 3.5. Later, I will tell you what is the combined cost. Actually, the combined cost actually at the most is about 7 lakh. This study in the non-private university, not this study in private university, is that in Taipei actually 7 lakh. This is an expense, but if you work, that's the different story. The total cost, tuition fee with the scholarship. So the scholarship you can get from the government one actually would be about 7.5 lakh a year. Okay, this is the MOE. Later, I'm going to explain to you what the MOE is. Okay, if you look at this, you study in the national university, and that is non-Taipei, and then you've got the scholarship. Actually, every year you can save 2.5 lakh. Instead of spending money, actually you can save money. With the MOE scholarship, if you study in the private university, then you still can save 1 lakh. So what does that mean? Is that you should try your best to get this MOE scholarship. Because this, for the master degree, they will give 2 years of scholarship. For the PhD, they give 4 years. And if you have no government scholarship, only with the university stipend, which is about 37,500 rupees is the high side. University is the national, so you will spend only about half lakh for 1 year. And if you have studied in the private university, then you have to pay 3 lakh, and only with the stipend. Yeah. So what does this mean? That if you have the scholarship, actually you can focus. You don't even need to get the financial help from your family. But make sure that I keep saying that it's not. I say you don't need to prepare money to Taiwan. No, everybody, whenever you're going to Taiwan, at least you should prepare at least 2 lakh rupees. Why? Because all that is scholarship, they will not give it to you immediately. They will not. Sometimes they will give you in the third month, because that the money transfer, they will not transfer to your bank account. They transfer to your university. Your university transfer to your bank account. So the process sometimes it takes time. So always make sure that you have prepare 2 lakh rupees to be in a safe side. The average starting salary of the graduation in 2018, electro-optical engineer, it's about average, it's about 1 point, actually because Taiwan dollar now is stronger, it's about 1.2 lakh for the master degree. Master degree to PhD. PhD generally they get about 50,000, a little bit about. For the PhD, they will get about 65. So it's a 1.5 lakh rupees in rupees. This is the money they will get. So net income, Taiwan versus India. So in the beginning, what is a sure thing and what is a not sure thing? This is the photo I want you to look. If you look at the red part, right? The Indian engineer starting salary is about 40,000 per month. Taiwan is about, we just say that actually more for the master degree, about 1 lakh rupee a month. Living costs, we are talking about Mumbai is about 3 lakh. Taipei is about 5.5 lakh. Salary increased 7% every year. And cost of living increased 10%, actually more. Because when you getting older, right? I mean, in the first 10, 15 years, actually your expense is more than 10%, but we just make sure it's 10, both ways 10%. The tax rate is about 12%. So then the salary, only we counted about salary, like, okay, India go this way, Taiwan go this way, okay? But you look, the net income, because the India, the living of the cost, actually is quite high. The increase actually in the 13 years, you will not save anything. Actually, net income is zero in 13 years. In Taiwan, actually, you will go down a little bit more, but it cannot be zero. Actually, it will be still high. Because what's the difference? Because the increase of the living cost actually is very high in India. If you have the experience in Taiwan in the past 10, 15 years, Taiwan the living cost increased only 2%. India, I think, is more than 10%. Taiwan is only 2%, by the way. So you can see that even you think that India is safe, actually at the end, actually you are going down the hill if this option, because there are more competition. Number of the institute in Taiwan. So like I say, the national one is 48, and the private are 100, and the total is 153. In Taiwan, in the next I think 10 years, the number of the new students signed up for university have decreased more than 40%. So the government is trying to make sure that can see whether this 150 they will decrease to make it 100. Make sure that the university that you are choosing, and let's sure that you will not choose a university which might disappear in 10 years. And by the way, chemical engineering, that university is the first one which disappeared on the list. That was the last ranking. So what EduCare Taiwan can do for you? So everybody, you guys have the energy, right? And if your energy is not focused, it's harmless like a sunshine to anybody. But harmless is useless. Why? If you don't give your attention into one focus, actually you cannot fire. So that's what EduCare Taiwan can do for you. Okay, you do this. You do your job, and we will increase your chance. There are 153 universities in Taiwan. You will get admission somewhere, okay? But we will increase your chance to get a good admission and higher. We cannot say 100% you will get a scholarship, but we will increase the chance to get that. Yeah, and then the third one is advise you to the best fit school and professor. That's what we do. Now, you guys, if you have a computer, really do the screenshot. It's okay. The second scholarship is the International Graduate Program. This actually from this organization is from the Academia Sinica. This is the Taiwan, the main R&D research center in Taiwan. So they keep this a different program. And this program, if they give about say 7,000, 70,000, oh no, 80,000 rupees. Yeah, about 80,000 rupees every month. Yeah, and for first year. And if you first year doing well, the second year, third year, that they will continue. If you are not, the first year they cut down. Okay, yeah. They actually, the requirement is that they require all this. I mean, student in your if you want to apply for master degree, then in your bachelor you need to be science major, and if you want to apply for the PhD in your master, you need to be the science major. Actually, this is only for science major students. Yeah. And you need to have the transcript and the highest degree proof. And IELTS at least have to be 5.5. And you need to have the GRE in this when you want to apply for this program. And this program, you need the 3 recommendation letter, and you need a study plan. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think the other one is, the MOE scholarship has you need to have the study plan too. Yeah. Application deadline is the 1st of November till February 1st. So it's about 3 months. If you want to apply, actually from from November 1st, you can apply. The number 3 scholarship is elite scholarship, and this scholarship is only for the people who are currently working as a faculty in the university. Yeah. So every school only have 2 or 3 positions only for the PhD students. Yeah. So again, that you'll get the tuition waiver. It depends on the school. Some school they don't give, okay? Or anyway, you will get about 50,000 rupees per month allowance. For master, they give 2 years. For PhD, they give 3 years. It seems I have checked with KMU. They say they do give some extension. Extension is not, they will give different compensation to the student in the 4th year for PhD. So the requirement is that currently you need to be faculty in any university. Yeah. So you have the job proof. You need to have that. And application certificate, lecture certificate, and you need to have the salary slip during this. Whenever you are teaching, yeah. And you need to high degree certificate, transcript, language proficiency, which means like the TOEFL or IELTS, passport copy, 2 recommendations, study plan, pretty much whatever the school application, and then all this scholarship applications documents very similar. Taiwan actually is very easy. A little bit easier than most of the country. Yeah. And the application time is October 15th till the next year for intake. But it depends. Whenever you want, if you are faculty, you can contact the university and see whether they have the quota. And actually, it's very competitive, by the way. Scholarship for the TEP. This is scholarship, which if you want to have the short-term experience to Taiwan, it's not a lot of money. It's $500 US, and you can go 4 to 6 months. And what requirement document? It depends. For example, for KMU means Kaohsiung Medical University. They require the student who have to be major in chemistry, biology, chemical engineering. Yeah. So if the university next week, university stipend. So those university, those scholarship, actually, the government scholarship that you can get it is about 10%. Okay. Actually, I think for now, because I'm promoting Taiwan so much, I hope now only 1,000, almost 2,700 people get the stipend. Yeah. And half of them go for degree, only 1,200. But only, 10% of the people can get the scholarship. So the rest of the 90% of the students, I think you should think that, you might not have it. Yeah. Master tuition fee is not 5,200. Sometimes they don't waive it. They don't waive the tuition fee for you. And sometimes they give you 100%. It all depends on your grade. So that's what I'm saying. You need to have the good grade material to apply to the university. Then you have a higher chance to waive your tuition fee. If you don't get any scholarship, at least tuition fee is a big thing. You can waive it. Yeah. And if you have a good grade, actually you will have a better chance to get the stipend. For the master degree, you can get 15,000 rupee to 20,000 rupee a month. For PhD, generally PhD, they don't, I mean, the 100% tuition waiver is the norm, okay? So you will get a stipend of 25,000 to 37,000 rupees. And extra, it's that if they were professor, had all the project and workaround, they will give you more stipend. It depends, like 7,500 to 20,000 per month on the top of the stipend. So it depends if your professor have a lot of funding to do the project. Actually, sometimes you can get pretty much of the good, stipend plus the allowance from the professor will be equal to the scholarship. So apply for the school stipend. You need to apply it when you are putting your admission application in that school. So you can just say, it depends on the university, but you can say, yeah, I want to apply for the scholarship. Okay, that is how it works. You just need to mention that.
If you want to know more about study in Taiwan or information about Taiwan, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new video updates.